Good morning to all of you. I'm going to speak on increased footfall in your practice. Basically, it's a basic talk. It's meant for the beginners. And it was supposed to be spoken after having set up your center. Then how to increase your footfall at your center. So once you have established your center, you bought a land, you've taken a place, and you buy machines and you started your practice. Now comes the things. As soon as you start your practice, there are certain expenses are there. You have to pay for property tax, you have to pay for the rent, you have to pay for electricity, you have to pay for your staff. So there are a lot of expenses which start from the day one. So naturally you have to have a good number of patients in your practice. So how to get these? One of the best thing about the practice is the ABCD of practice. That means availability is the most important in your practice. If you are attending all the conferences, not sitting on your clinic, I think it's not a good idea. You have to select your vacations, you have to select your conferences, and make sure that you are available at the clinic. If the patients come and go back, especially if you are starting your practice and your initial phases, the patient can go to other doctors. And even if you regularly absent from your clinic, most of the loyal patients can go to other doctors. So availability is the first part of any practice. Second is the behavior. Dr. Sethi has already covered it. Your staff should be well trained. They should have proper etiquettes to talk to you and yourself also. So your behavior counts the second. And third comes the competence. So competence is based on third. You may be a very good surgeon, but if your behavior is not good, you're not going to have a good practice. If you're a moderate or average surgeon, but your practice is good, obviously your behavior is good, patients are more satisfied with you. So you should have a sympathy, you should have a competence. And how you can increase your competence? For the beginner, they can read journals, they can go online groups, they can attend workshops, they can attend conferences, and keep on updating your competence, because there is no substitute for competence as such. Then delegation, that has been already covered, that you have to train your staff to do most of the works. If you are going to do everything yourself, then you will be the hindrance for your improvement in practice. So you have to have time for yourself. That means you have to delegate your staff and co-workers. Then coming how to improve your practice, like in social media. There are a lot of debates on advertisement, but you have to remember, you have to build a brand of your hospital. And we have a good number of hospitals which have a branded thing, like we have a Watson. These are chains but you have an individual hospital, like Dr. Shah Hospital is there. Everybody knows it there. So these sort of branding you have to do, and for how you can make your brand visible in the market. So one is the press and TV. You can give articles for the public. I think that's the best publicity you can get without any problem of MCL or anything. Just write articles from the press. That's one other thing. Then sponsoring social activities. You can have interviews on TV and other things. These are the things which give you free publicity, but that's more authentic than any advertisement you place in the press. Then Facebook, you can use it. You can just give information to your members. You can have your site also. But only thing, don't overdo it. If you overexpose it, it becomes irritating to your followers. Then website. Website is again very important. See, most of our younger generation, that's now computer savvy, they want to see on the online things first, then they come to your hospital. So you put relevant information there. It should be very simple. It should be very informative also. And give different options to your patient also. It's not that everything you have only just mentioned that thing. Give other options also. Then we got an app also. You can make your app also. And even the website you can make yourself also. It's not a big problem. You can go to Yahoo site and choose a plan. The advantage of if you make your website yourself is that you can keep on updating yourself. Otherwise, you can hire a professional to do it. Then you can just inform by email to email groups. Then SMS campaign are there. Then you have to involve the local doctors there. There's the best forum is IMA. In Indian Medical Association, you can give your talks. That's the best forum you get a good repo in your doctors. That makes your sense. Then you can give the public talk also on the hand topics. That's again a very important issue. If you can have a forum where you can talk to public and give information like glaucoma, cataract, refractive surgery, these things can be explained in simple terms that make a lot of brand value for your hospital. Then camps already has been covered. You can have a medical camp and you can have a surgical camp. But make sure if you are doing it, I would say the patient has to come to your clinic. So that you can, if you come to your clinic, that will make again your branding very strong. But if you go anywhere, even in remote areas, naturally you have to provide facilities up to there. But you can make sure that they come for follow-up at your clinic. Then the school screenings, again a good program if you can manage it. It helps your initial practice. Then advertising, I would say a lot has been covered. If you want to advertise, be sure about the ethics which has been laid down in MCI. And the second thing, your advertisement should be in a good taste. It should not look like a sale or something, or advertising like hair oils or something. It should be in a good taste. It should be given a proper way. It should not be in a hyper advertisement sort of things. You should not exaggerate your achievements or claims like that. You have to be very moderate in that one, but have to be very genuine and rightly so. Then giving advertisement on TV is not a very good idea. It looks like a cheap thing. But still, if you want to, you have to make a very good standard of that thing. But I think TV is not a very good media for providing these things. Then on digital side, you can have advertisement on Facebook. Then other sites also like Just Dial, there is a service where you can put your advertisement, even your information. That basically contains your information of the hospital. But again, the best publicity is your satisfied patient. If a patient is satisfied, he goes and tells and refers to 5 other patients. Then the insurance and TPA. It helps you a lot if you get authorized with TPAs. Only thing it involves a lot of paperwork. You have to submit papers and get authorized. Once you make a channel, then it becomes very easy. And see, now majority of our patients are getting insured. So in coming generation, they'll get insurance, so you have to be ready for them. And most of the treatment going to be now with TPA in another 5 or 10 years. So you have to be prepared for that thing. Your computer work should be very good. Your recording should be EMR, electronic medical recording. And it's again a revenue generating. And I tell you, these TPAs also pay you very handsomely. So don't get scared by that thing. Only thing, you have to have a person who can follow this thing. Yeah, I will say it's a reasonable amount they pay. Yeah. Okay. Now comes the very important part, that's authorization. Authorization is probably the most important authorization is the central government health scheme. See, it gives you a good regulation also. Plus the added advantage is once you get authorized for CGHS, then you get authorized automatically for so many things. So you get a recognition from so many other centers which help you again to generate the revenue. Then ECHS again a option that's limited to army only. So if you have a good number of ex-servicemen in your area, I think it's a good idea to have ECH authorization also. Then you can get authorization from the central government departments, the state government departments, and corporates also. So this helps to generate your practice. I think in most of the practices, if you follow it, it's maybe up to 1/3 or even more than that you can get from these authorizations only. So
thank you very much.
Thank you.